Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm so excited you guys are here today. In today's video, I am bringing you an all-day clean with me. The house was a mess and I had tons and tons to do. So we're starting out just by sorting this ginormous pile of laundry and getting it sorted into categories. I don't do anything too crazy here. I do a pile for mine and my husband's casual clothes, those girls' clothes, towels, and then my husband's work clothes, and then blankets. I also pulled down some jackets because it's starting to get cold here in the South. Cold to us. It's been in like the 40s and it dropped down to the 30s last week. So I went ahead and pulled out our heavier jackets, and I like to just go ahead and wash those, even though I washed them before I put them up. I don't know. Am I alone on that? Do y'all wash like when you bring down winter clothes and stuff like that? So I just wanted to freshen them up in the washer and the dryer. And so I'm going to make a jackets pile today. So once I get all of these sorted, we will go ahead and get a load started. If this is your first time here today, I just wanted to take a second to say hello and introduce myself. My name is Kim and I'm a stay-at-home mom to my two girls. I have a 10-year-old and a 1-year-old, and I homeschool my 10-year-old. We live in South Louisiana, and I have been married to my husband for 10 years, which is so crazy to think about. But my channel here revolves around tons of cleaning motivation, motherhood, homemaking, all of those things. And so if that sounds like your jam, go ahead, stop what you're doing, hit the subscribe and the bell, and it's just going to notify you every time I upload a video. So now that I've got that load of laundry on, I'm just doing a quick straighten up in here and dusting some things down. Next up, we are moving into the girls' room. Emma is supposed to keep this tidied and picked up every day. It's one of her chores, but she's a little clutter bug. She likes to hoard things and just shove them in corners. As you can see, this whole little corner right here that I just showed y'all with all the stuffed animals in the world and just random things everywhere. So I really needed to get in here and clean this room up good for them. Really just tidy and declutter and organize. So that's what we'll be doing in here. So I'll have to make sure that my 10-year-old doesn't hear me say this part, but she actually got in here one day and completely reorganized everything in her room. So the dresser, the nightstand, the vanity. If you've watched my previous videos, you saw how it was set up before, and that's how I originally set it up whenever we moved into the apartment. But one night, I guess she got a bug up her butt and decided to go in the room and just completely reorganize all of her furniture. And I'm not a huge fan of how it turned out, but she likes it, and this is her room, so we're gonna keep it this way. So I just put all the toys and all the stuffed animals and basically everything in the room in a big pile in the middle of the room. And some of these stuffed animals are Emma's, but most of them are Ella's, my 1-year-old. And so she can't talk yet, and so it's really hard to know what she wants to keep and what she wants to give away. And so what I did here was, you'll see in just a second, I'll show her a stuffed animal, and if she was like loving on it and hugging on it, then we kept it. But if I showed it to her and she just like threw it on the ground and Emma didn't want it, then it was going to get donated. So that's how I did a declutter in here. Now I'm just going to take all the toys, not the stuffed animals, but just the toys that we decided to keep into the living room because that's where her toys stay.
Oh, I knew you would call back. You must be missing me so bad. When you left, you said that I don't deserve.
As far as the stuffed animals go, I'm just going to take the ones that Ella wanted to keep and stick those under the vanity just so she can see them. And Emma doesn't really play with stuffed animals, but she still has some that are just sentimental to her for whatever reason. And I have just been lining those up on the top of her part of the closet. And it's kind of taken over to the left of me in this clip. She's got them all lined up, and so I just moved some stuff around, and I'm just gonna keep lining them up along the top of the closet right here.
If you're loving me.
This canopy used to be over Emma's bed, but when she did her whole reorganization of her room, she decided she wanted a little sitting nook, and so she made this, and I was just freshening it up for her. I put a new blanket down there for her and just put the pillows all nice and neat up against the wall, and now I'll just be freshening up both of the girls' beds.
Louder. If you're loving me, just love me harder. Have no mercy on me. Tell me louder. If you're loving me.
It was Ella's nap time at this point, and so the last thing that I did in here was just run the vacuum over the floor really quickly.
Love me harder. Have no mercy on me. Just tell me louder. If you're loving me, just love me harder. Have no mercy on me. Tell me louder. If you're loving me.
And this is what it ended up looking like. If you're wondering what that blue thing is right by Emma's bed, that is her homemade bar for ballet. My husband put it together with PVC pipe, and we spray painted it her favorite color. And so if you have a kid in dance, I can definitely let you know how we made it. It was super cheap. So now we're just going to switch over this load of laundry and put another load on.
These skies have a different light. Why noise that keeps me up at night? I can't help but think back to you.
A little laundry hack for you guys. I take my dryer sheets and rip them in half. It is more than enough for just a regular load. And now I'm just gonna lay out my microfiber cloths to dry, and we're gonna go ahead and put another load on.
There was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling home to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know.
Now we're moving into the girls' bathroom. I definitely need to get in here and give this a good clean. I'm going to be taking everything out of here, starting with all this laundry on the floor. I thought I had gotten all the laundry from around the house. Another one of Emma's chores is to bring me all of her dirty laundry, but I think she was just slacking. So I'm gonna get everything cleared off in here, wipe down the mirror, the counter, the sink, the toilet, and I'm also going to be sanitizing all of the knobs and light switches and things like that.
Coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not all with you, but I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. Cause the cold air is calling and my head's recalling the moment that I was convinced. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. Cause your lips are calling and my heart's recalling the way I could never resist. It's been so hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you.
I am constantly getting hot and then cold and then hot and then cold. And so that's why you keep seeing my sweater like on and off of me. I have always been like this. I don't know why. It's when I really start moving, like I was working up a sweat in the bathroom, that I have to take it off. And then if I just stop for just a second and my body cools down, I get cold again. And so I have to put my sweater back on.
Got enough of every melody.
So I've mentioned this hack before, that I double up or even sometimes triple up trash bags for my bathroom trash cans, and it just makes it a lot easier when you just need to hurry up and do a quick clean of the bathroom and get the trash out of there really fast. So I wanted to replace the girls' towels, and I went to go check the dryer to see if the towels were done, and they were not, and that's because I didn't clean out the lint dryer, or the lint from the dryer. Y'all know what I mean. So now moving on to the bedroom, I had to start those load of towels to get dry again. And I'm in the middle of doing lots and lots of laundry. I'm going to be filming a laundry motivation video. So y'all won't be seeing any of the actual like folding, hanging, putting away laundry, because I'm going to be doing like a laundry marathon video, and that'll be out pretty soon. So I just wanted to lay those clothes out to get ready to film that. And the main thing that I'm focusing on in here is I really wanted to clear off my dresser and get all the clutter off of here. This becomes basically a catch-all spot for me for some reason, and it just makes me feel so much better when I walk into the room and my dresser is cleared off. And when I wake up in the morning, it's like pretty much the first thing I see when I sit up. So this gives me peace of mind whenever that's cleared off. All right, now the towels are done. We're gonna go ahead and switch those out and put on yet another load. Laundry is never ending, y'all. It is never ending. Okay, so this is going to be my last load. This is that load of jackets that we're going to put on. And then next we're going to move to the main living area in my home, which we're going to focus on the dining room, the kitchen, and the living room. And to be honest, I have just been slacking, you guys. I have kind of been in a funk, and I kind of just I just haven't been feeling it. And so my house has been disastrous, like really disastrous. And it's kind of just a never-ending cycle, because it's like, okay, I'm in a funk and I don't want to clean. But then when I'm sitting in a dirty house and I'm looking around, it makes me go crazy. And so now I'm like in a funk and going crazy. So I have a great cleaning routine, and it works for me. And I just haven't been doing it here recently. So I'm getting back into the groove, starting this morning actually. I woke up and I did my routine, and I just have to tell y'all that I feel so much better. Now, by no means does that mean like I'm like Miss Perfect or anything. I'm currently sitting on my bed, surrounded by clean laundry that needs to be folded, hung, and put away. So there's always something, and there's always going to be something. So don't beat yourself up if, you're just not feeling it, or you haven't gotten around to it, or whatever your case might be. I mean, everybody's different. So I just want to let you know you're not alone, and encourage you to know that it doesn't matter how much you get done around your house. That does not define you as a mom. It does not define you as a wife. It does not define you as a person. No matter how much you get done, I just want you to be proud of yourself. You know, some people just getting up and getting out of bed, taking a shower, you know, those are wins. And so we're all on different journeys. We're all doing something different, and we all have different lifestyles, different situations. And so I just don't want you to think that just because you see one person doing one thing on the internet or their house looking a certain way or something like that, that you have to be like that, because they're different than you. You know, you're different than them. And so I don't know, I feel like I'm just rambling now, but bottom line is, be proud of yourself and be proud of who you are and what you have accomplished. Give yourself some credit because you are doing an awesome job. So if you've been here for a while, you probably know that my dishwasher has been broken. For those of you that are new, it broke about 2.5 weeks ago, and the handyman said the motherboard was completely out on it. So it would just be financially better for them to order us a brand new dishwasher, and it was just taking forever to get here. So I was putting away these clean dishes and getting ready to wash my mountain of dirty dishes in the sink by hand. I like to take everything out and categorize it on the counter and then wash everything by hand. And then I was just sticking it in my broken dishwasher to dry. Well, you will see in just a minute. I just got started on the cups, and I was not even like 10 cups in, I think, and there was a knock at the door, and it was the handyman with my new dishwasher. Y'all, I was so excited. Like, I answered the door and saw that big old box, and I was like a kid on Christmas morning. Like, I didn't even care that he interrupted my filming, like, at all. I was like, come on in, do what you gotta do. I was so excited. So y'all will see in a second. I just stopped doing the dishes, and that's why he knocked on the door. And I just ended up hand drying the ones that were already in the dish rack after he left. But once he comes in, while he is doing the dishwasher, I just moved myself into the living room and started cleaning up in there. So that's why y'all are probably going to be like, what? Why did she just stop doing the dishes? So I wanted to go ahead and explain it to you. And I just wanted to share my excitement with you that I got my dishwasher back. I'm so excited.
Dancing on the moon. I bet my life you'll be dancing on the moon. Dancing on the moon. Dancing on the moon. Maybe my compass was wrong, and I'm still on my way closer each day to where I belong. I'm still rolling the dice, praying sometimes it don't last that long. I'm losing my faith, I'm walking away from what you knew all along. Mama
I really wanted to get the living room vacuumed, and that's why I was just trying to move those toys out of the way. And when I went to go grab my vacuum, this is just something that I've been putting off. I really needed to get in here and take everything apart and clean it really good. It was absolutely so gross, like so gross. I really didn't even like showing it on camera, but I mean, you know, it is what it is. So I'm finally taking it apart. I'm washing everything out really good. You can actually buy those little filters that I was just cleaning out into the garbage can online. They're super cheap. I have a really old vacuum, but I mean, with a new filter and a new belt, it works brand new. So I would love a Shark. I have my eye set on one. It is the Uplight, I think it's called. It is corded, which I don't really care about that. I want to say Amy Darley really hyped me up about it, and maybe Lynn White. I think she also uses it. It was a couple girls that I watch for cleaning motivation. And so, yeah, that's the one that I have my eyes set on, and it's at the top of my Christmas list. So hint, honey. He watches my videos, so we'll see if he watches my videos. We'll see if he comments on this. He says he does.
Feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders. Child, don't forget who you are. Don't lose your head or your heart. I bet my life on your.
All right, round 2 of getting the living room floor cleared off so I can do a quick vacuum in here. I gotta love it. I love it. She is just a mess maker, but I love watching her play independently. Is anybody else like that? If you have like a toddler or a really, really little one, I just find it to be so, so cute when they're playing independently. All right, so the dishwasher is in. Hallelujah. And so now I'm just quickly rinsing these off and sticking them into my new dishwasher. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm still so excited. This was last night that I filmed this, and so it's still brand new that it's still in there, and I keep forgetting almost, but it takes me half the time to get the dishes done when I just get the food off of them and throw them in the dishwasher, and then we start it at night, and so it runs overnight, and then I'll unload it in the morning. It's a really big convenience that I did not appreciate until it was gone. If you've made it this far into the video, I really, really appreciate you, and I hope that you're getting all the motivation, inspiration, and encouragement that you need to tackle whatever it is that you need to tackle. And I really appreciate you guys, and I want to know who is actually sticking around through my videos. So what I want you to do is, if you're still here, I want you to drop down a fruit emoji, like any fruit, whatever fruit emoji. To finish up this all day clean with me, I'm just hitting the kitchen one last time. Dinner was done, we had already eaten, and so I'm just gonna do a quick cleanup in here, get the counters wiped off, and I will be doing a good sweep and also mopping these floors, and then I will be done. And I felt so good going to sleep knowing that my whole house was clean. It was the best feeling. And it really reminded me on how much better I feel when I'm in a clean home. And so I kind of made a pact and a deal with myself that starting the next morning when I woke up, which was this morning when I'm doing this voiceover, that I was going to get back into my routine and back into my schedule. And so sometimes it just takes something like this. It takes busting your butt all day and just having that good feeling to know that, okay, this is what I want to do and this is why I'm going to do it. And that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for being here. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Drop me a comment down below. I love chatting with you guys. I love y'all so much, and I will see y'all on the next one. Have a blessed day.